The Canadian government says they have reached that tentative agreement with the Federal Border Services. The 4-year agreement applies to nearly 9,500 border employees. This comes less than 24 hours after the border agents began their work to rule strike. Agents decided to strike after they say the Canadian government had abandoned talks for new contracts. The work to rule strike asked border workers to perform their duties exactly as their job description says. This included not working during breaks or overtime and asking every question in the manual to travelers at the border. This new agreement may bring an end to the work to rule strike, but not before the strike played a factor in long delays at the border today. Here's a look at the inspection point for trucks entering Canada. Tractor trailers bumper to bumper. Reports put the wait time to get into Canada around 2 hours right now. This was the scene earlier today. Wait times were also around the 2-hour mark to get across the Peace Bridge. While it was mostly tractor trailers waiting to cross the border, even longer lines may come Monday when the border reopens to non-essential travel for the first time in more than 500 days. Tonight, our Natalie Fahmy has the impact the Canadian border strike had on drivers waiting to cross and Buffalo residents just trying to get home.
All these trucks are just like packed.
A Canadian border workers strike is causing major traffic delays on the Peace Bridge and in Buffalo. Fully vaccinated Americans can cross into Canada on Monday.
On Monday, if the strike is not resolved, this is going to be a roadblock of disastrous consequences.
Truck driver Manjinder Singh Brar says he was stuck in traffic for an hour and only made it 2 miles and still has a ways to go to cross the border.
I don't know what they're doing, so they're just wasting our time.
On Friday afternoon, Niagara Street was full with trucks trying to cross.
So sometimes we have to go somewhere very urgently, so that's a big issue.
But the traffic also affects people living in Buffalo, people like Patty Fideli.
I got to avoid the thruway. I got to get people home to Orchard Park. I don't know where I'm going to go to take anybody home.
Fideli and Feigl agree that a trip to Canada on Monday and in the near future might not be worth it.
You're going to be stuck there like we were before and worse. So myself, I'm not going.
If you don't have a really good reason to go, you may want to reevaluate whether or not all of this is actually worth it right now.
Now, the Canadian government has reached a tentative agreement with union workers, but it's unclear whether that contract will be signed by the time the border reopens on Monday. Live from the newsroom, Natalie Fahmy, 7 Eyewitness News.
Natalie, thank you. This is what the border union says they have agreed to. The tentative contract includes 4 years worth of retroactive pay raises between 2018 and 2021. Those raises amount to about 8% pay increase. It also includes retirement benefits and an understanding to improve the workplace culture and a lot more.